Welcome to the common law section of this website. Under this tab, you're going to learn first and foremost what is common law. You're going to learn the power of the common law for your fellow man and woman and why you need to learn it to access your public courthouses correctly. Part of accessing our public courthouses correctly is accessing it with the correct ID. Okay? So I'm going to show you how to create your own ID lawfully for the first time. Because the ID that everyone is walking around with, hopefully by now you're realizing, has nothing to do with you. It's a corporation that you didn't create and that you don't own. You're going to learn about private prosecutions. Private prosecutions is currently within the justice system here in Canada. It's within all the common law countries, I believe. And its beginnings began a long time ago in London, England, and it is known that the importance of the private prosecutions helps keep those that are entrusted with so much in check. So if we have corruption with our public servants, this is the vehicle in which we are able to use in order to hold them accountable and correct the records. You're going to learn about, in Canada here, we have a document known as the Canadian Charter Freedom of Rights. We want to understand truly what that document means and how it applies to us or doesn't apply to us. And lastly, we're going to discuss the driver license. This is something that many people within this movement of understanding and learning of this truth of who they are have realized is our truth. You're going to learn who requires a driver's license and why you don't require a driver's license to go from point A to point B while you travel on any of the public roads. So this tab here in section is very important for everybody to understand. I realize there's going to be people from a society which I do not belong to, called lawyers, the bar, that will be looking at these videos as well as magistrates, justice of the peace, court clerks, staff at the courthouses, bailiffs, and the police officers. All of this information is not my opinion. It is our truth. And this is what is required for collectively our consciousness to address and move forward. And the common law is the way forward for our people. So take your time, vet and learn all of this information that I'm providing for you at this time. This is all based on work that I have done and am currently doing before the courts. So it's important that everybody learns the importance of accessing your courthouse in an honorable capacity. The staff there as well, as I said in the opening video, we have all been lied to, all of us. And you need to remember that when you are speaking with these people at the public courthouses, because they are doing what they believe in their heart to be to the letter. They're following a process in which they've been indoctrinated to follow at these courthouses, but they've only been trained in a legal capacity. The court clerks say to you on one stand, they say, I'm not able to provide you with any legal advice. Meanwhile, that's exactly what they're doing when they're sliding those forms, their paperwork, across the counter to you to fill out. So that's why it's important as you learn, you never use their forms or documents at the courthouse. You always come to that courthouse as a creator capacity, as the man or the woman, and you have all your documentation properly in a row, and you understand the process moving forward with them honorably. And it is through that interaction and communication with all these honorable people working in the court staffs that we are going to correct this process that is non-existent in our courthouses today.